Well, welcome everyone to the Pantheon. I'm your host, Ray. Evie will be joining me sometime soon, if not next week. We're talking about Men in Black International. It stars Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. They just coming off the coattails of doing Thor Ragnarok, which was a runaway success, and this is the next film they did together. Critics panned this film. Audiences was sort of like lukewarm. The chemistry works. They were both like Will Smith characters in this movie, so I'm surprised fans or critics didn't really gravitate to this movie. I only heard negative things about this. I actually didn't think it was as bad as the negativity had given this film. I thought it was passable. In terms of like watchability, I think this would be more watchable than number three. Three had a very, dry, darker tone to it at the end. This one has a little more uplifting because Hemsworth's character is a little freewheeling and more fun. Tessa Thompson's character is inquisitive and like running with it and just kind of like a drifter going with the flow, which were two characteristics of the Will Smith character. It's like if Smith split into two different characters and they gave the characters to these. One is confidence and one is a slickster, and they kind of really move forward. This is how it works in this movie. You have the elements of Men in Black. I mean, the Tommy Lee Jones character is kind of like forgotten about, but you have Emma Thompson and Tessa Thompson in this movie, and it works. I mean, Liam Neeson's surprisingly good in this movie, though he has a small part in the grand scheme of it. And once you solve the mystery of what's really going on, it does have its moments. And and you have the trailer gives enough away so you see what the movie's about. But overall, is it worth watching? It's strictly streaming. I don't think it's even worth watching in the theater, to be perfectly honest. It's like a midday weekend, Saturday afternoon movie with friends, have a popcorn. It works that way. It's fun, and I think a lot of the negativity, personally, I think is because after seeing Thor Ragnarok and what Taika Waititi did with that movie with these two actors, you were looking for something at that level of fun and excitement, and I don't think you got this here. You have the fun. There's a reference to Thor's hammer, the hammer, and just a little on the nose type humor to it. But it's not the same thing. It doesn't have that kind of gravitas or carryover. And I think that's what hurt it, because it came out just so closely after Thor Ragnarok that we as the audience wanted something just as good. And we didn't get that here. And because of that, I think that's why it really just got through. Would I recommend to watch it? Weekend matinee. If it was on Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or whatever it is, then yeah, it's of course watch it, because it's worth your time to have a good laugh and just something to relax and watch. It's a good ride, but it's not. It's my number 2 movie of the franchise. Okay, with that, I'm Ray. We'll see you next time. Take care.